Embedded System Design Masterclass series. I warmly welcome you to the session. Thank you for your time and thanks for coming. Today is day one. Welcome to this 30 days challenge. So, uh, before that, I would like to confirm if I'm audible, just type yes in the chat box. If I'm not audible, just type no in the chat box. I'm ready for chat. It will take 20 seconds to reach me. Please type if I'm audible, just type yes in the chat box. If I'm not audible, just type no in the chat box. Please don't type present, sir. So we'll be issuing an attendance certificate, attendance form. Okay. So you could fill up the form. Thank you, Abhishek. Thank you, and Arun. Thank you, Ajay Kumar. Thank you, Ajay Kumar T. Thank you, and Rakshit. Thank you, Sweta. Thank you. Just type your city. Okay. Just type your city where you're from. So thank you so much. Majority is yes. Don't type present, sir. So you'll get an attendance link probably at the end of the event. Okay. Just type your city. Just type your city on the chat box. I'm ready for chat. Okay, Aurangabad, and just type your city so that everyone could know like where you're from. Okay. So we have a good mixture of cities like Dhaka, okay, Mumbai, okay, Jeevarajan, okay, Pune, okay, Rajkar, Bangalore, Agra, okay, Bangladesh, Belgium, okay. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. So why 30 days challenge? Okay. So why not 10 days or 20 days? We have kept specifically for 30 days. Okay. The reason is, if you ask me a question like just tell me one habit which can help me more successful in my career. The answer is consistent self-learning. Okay, so consistent self-learning is a habit which you should have for to be more successful in your life. So anything you do for 30 days consistently, okay, anything you do 30 days consistently, it becomes a habit. So we want to make uh, consistent learning, okay, consistent self-learning as a habit for you. So that's the reason we have kept 30 days. So this 30 days challenge is special because we are going to conduct classes even on Saturdays and Sundays. Okay, if I'm not able to present on live, I'll be streaming a recorded video. So we are going to have classes on Saturdays and Sundays, and we are going to have a lot of activities. Okay, even on festivals we are going to have class. Okay, so this 30 days we'll be having classes on daily. So if you attend 1 hour a day on 30 days, definitely it will become a habit for you. Okay. So that's the motto of 30 days challenge. So we strongly believe that mindset is accountable for 80%, okay, so of your success. And so that's the reason we kept one slide for mindset. Okay, so since it's a technical session, we have restricted the slide for one slide for mindset coaching, and skill set, the rest of the slides are skill set. Okay, so we want to coach you on both mindset as well as skill set. So if you're ready to learn, just type RTL in the chat box. If you're ready to learn, just type RTL. I'll just give you an overview of what we are going to cover up for this 30 days. Just type RTL in the chat box. I'm ready for a chat. It takes me your chat will reach me after 20 seconds. Okay. So what you will learn on this 30 days. Okay. Just type RTL, ready to learn in the chat box. Thank you, Bodhida, Avinash, thank you. Akhil, thank you. Ravi, thank you. Venkat Sai, thank you. Manjunath, thank you. Anand, thank you. Dhruv Jain, thank you. Okay. So no need to type present, sir. Okay. And Ravi, thank you. And Gautam Verma, thank you. Okay. So what you will learn on this 30 days. So day one is about introduction to embedded system design and IoT. We'll be covering up the definition of embedded system, types of embedded system, and how to convert your idea to the prototype. Okay? And we'll be covering up what are the processors and controllers available in the market for embedded system design, and what are the processor core available, and what are the companies which manufacture these processors, and what is Internet of Things, okay, and trends which drives the Internet of Things, and applications of IoT and applications of ESD. So these are the things which we'll be covering up today. Okay, so day one is about basics, the introductions. We'll be covering up all the fundamentals, and day two is how to choose the right processor. Okay, there are a lot of processors available in the market. You have microprocessors, you have microcontrollers, you have digital signal processors, you have CPLDs, you have FPGAs, field programmable gate arrays, and you have application specific integrated circuits, system on chip. So we'll be covering up the difference between each processors so that you can choose the right processor for your embedded system design. So that we'll be covering up on day two. On day three, what are the challenges which you will face, and what are the design issues which you will face while you design an embedded system. Okay, so what is IDE, and what is compiler, how it works, and what is linker, how to write a linker script, and what is JTAG, what is debugger, what is programmer, how to program the microcontrollers and DSPs. Okay, so that we'll be covering up on day three. And day four, we will be covering up the RTOS, real-time operating system. Okay, so the types of RTOS and how to choose the right RTOS for your embedded system design. And day 5 we'll be covering up IoT, introduction to IoT trends, architecture, IoT clouds, and IoT standards and protocols. Okay, so the first 5 days are, it's a theory part. The next 5 days, all these are fundamentals, which is absolutely necessary, because you should be strong on your fundamentals. Okay, so the next 5 days will be focusing on 8051. So this is a practical session. Okay, so from day 6 onwards, we have practical sessions. For the next 24 days will be the practical sessions, and day 30 is the graduation day. So day 6 will be covering up 8051 architecture. Okay, an introduction to Kale, how to download the Kale software, and how to install, and how to create a project, and how to run your C program, the first C program on Kale. Okay, how to blink an LED. So that will be covering up on day 6. On day 7, how to interface switch and relays to 8051. So that will be covering up. I'll be explaining the program step by step and line by line, so that I ensure that you have a very clear understanding on that. On day 8, I'll be covering up UART, Universal Asynchronous Receiver and Transmitter, and SPI protocol, Serial Peripheral Interface Protocol, line by line of explanation of line by line coding, and we'll be downloading the program on the kit, and I'll show you the output. Okay, so that is on day 8. On day 9, we'll be covering up LCD, okay, LCD interface, and I2C, Inter-Integrated Circuits, I2C protocol, because these three protocols are widely used on most of the sensors. Okay, UART, SPI, and I2C. And day 10, we'll be doing a mini project like Bluetooth home automation, Bluetooth-based home automation, like how to control your home by using your mobile. Okay, so we'll be using a HC05 module, which will be connecting with 8051 microcontroller, and we will be I'll be writing the program and explaining by step by step. So it's a mini project. Okay, so day 10 is of 8051 mini project, the Bluetooth-based home automation. Okay, so day 11. So from day 11, like day 11 to day 15, okay, day 11 to day 15, it's ARM architecture. So I'll be covering up ARM architecture. So no need to type present sir on the chat box. So attendance link will be available. Okay, just give me a moment. Okay, so from day 11, from day 11 to day 15. Okay? From day 11 to day 15, it's ARM architecture, introduction to Kale, and day 12, like interfacing switch and relay to LPC214. In ARM, we are using LPC214 microcontroller, and day 13, again UART and SPI protocol. Okay, on ARM 7, LPC214, and day 14 is LCD and I2C. Okay, so day 15 is ARM mini project. So IoT based weather monitoring system will be connecting a Wi-Fi module to the LPC214, and we'll be sending this to ThinkSpeak cloud. Okay, so So I will increase my voice. Okay. So day 15, if you are happy with the syllabus, just type excited in the chat box. Okay. If you are excited with the syllabus, like the just type excited in the chat box. No need to type the answer in the chat box. Okay. So attendance link will be available at the end of the session. Okay. So or at the mid of the session. So you can fill the attendance form. No need to type in the chat box. Okay. So from day 16 to day 20. Okay. So all these are hands-on. Okay. So all these are hands-on. So I will be using the product which we designed. So I'll be using the development board which we have. So no need to worry. All these are not theory part. All these are practical sessions. Okay. So day 16 to day 20 is Pantac M4. I'll be using LPC 4088 microcontroller. Okay. And in the LED, again, the LED code, switch code, relay code, so that you will be familiar with the UART protocol, SPI protocol, LCD protocol, LCD like 4-bit mode and 8-bit mode, and I2C protocol. So you'll be very familiar with this topic. So you could fill your resumes so that you can add more architecture to your resume. Okay, so more microcontrollers to your resume. So day 20, the project is temperature monitoring using LoRa and Zigbee. Okay, so how to wireless transmission of temperatures using LoRa, long range RF, and Zigbee protocol. Okay, so from day 21 to 25, we'll be covering up the PIC architecture, peripheral interrupt control architecture from microchip. So day 21 is introduction to PIC architecture. Okay, day 22 is MPLAB IDE. We'll be downloading the MPLAB IDE and how to blink an LED and how to interface switch and relays to MPLAB. So that will be covering up on day 22. Day 23 is UART and SPI. Okay, so we'll be writing the program for PIC microcontroller and LCD and I2C, and the mini project is PWM based motor control. So we'll be doing an experiment on DC motor control by using the PIC 16F series, PIC 16F 877A. Okay. Okay. So I will increase my voice. Robertson, I will increase my voice. Okay. So from day 26 to day 30, okay, from day 26 to day 30, we will be covering up Node MCU and ESP32. Okay, 27, like installing the Arduino IDE and how to write a program for LED blinking switch relays and UART on ESP32 microcontroller. Okay, on 28, it's IoT experiment, like IoT temperature data logging. Like we'll be using a DHT11 sensor. We can be interfacing with a DHT11 sensor with ESP32, and we'll be sending that to ThinkSpeak. Okay, that's a project. 28 is a project. 29 is also a project. Okay, using ESP8266, but it's on internet, so you can control your home from anywhere in the world. Okay, so that's on day 29. On day 30 is a graduation day. So where we'll be issuing the certificate. You can download this certificate on our website. Okay, I'll be providing the link, so no problem. You need to have minimum 27 days attendance to get a free e-certificate. Okay, to get a free e-certificate, you have to fill the attendance form for 27 days. Uh, I will explain you that in the announcement. So if you're happy with the 30 days challenge, just type yes in the chat box. Feeling excited in the chat box. Just type feeling excited in the chat box. Definitely, we will have a great learning on this 30 days. Okay, like I'll give my best. So you can share me the feedback on I will send you the feedback form so that you can share me the feedback form. If you want to include anything, or if you want to, like, if you face any problems, you just share it on the feedback form. Definitely I will go through the feedback form and I will change it on the next day. Okay, so I'll give a short introduction about Pantac and about me, and we can go for the sessions. Okay, so Pantac was started in the year 2004. We basically manufacture microcontroller boards, DSP boards, and FPGA boards. You could find out our products on our website, pantacsolutions.net. Okay, we also manufacture AI development boards. So most of the customers are engineering colleges. We sell nearly more than 1,000 plus colleges, and nearly we have shipped products more than 30 plus countries. Okay. About me, my name is MK Jeevarajan. You can call me as Jeeva or MK, whatever you want. Okay, don't call me as sir, and then I have to call you back as sir. So I'll be happy if you call me by my name, Jiva. Okay, so my primary expertise is on microcontrollers. I have completed my engineering in the year 2002 from Government College of Engineering, Bagu, and my master's in College of Engineering, Gindi, in Chennai in 2004. So my primary expertise is on microcontrollers and DSPs. I used to work on various microcontrollers like 8051, PIC, AVR, ARM processors, and MSP 430 and piece of 3. Okay? And DSPs, I have worked on analog devices as well as on Texas Instruments. I'll share my LinkedIn link. So if you want to connect with me on LinkedIn, I'm happy to connect and happy to help. So uh, I'll be replying on LinkedIn like within 24 hours. So if you send me a message, okay, probably I'll be replying you within 24 hours. Just give me a moment. I'll share my LinkedIn link on this chat box. So if you want to connect with me, send me a connection request, and I'm happy to connect and happy to help. Okay. So announcement, attendance link will be at the end of the session or at the mid of the session. Okay. So minimum attendance required to get a free e-certificate is 27 days. Okay, so attendance link will be valid for 1 hour. After that, we'll be closing the attendance form. So you have to fill within 1 hour. Okay. For internship candidate, no need to fill the attendance form. All you have to do is, after watching the video on the portal, just give complete and continue on the top. So that will mark the attendance. Okay. So for some sessions, I'll be using the recorded video streaming if I'm not able to present it online, or if it is a lab session. Okay, if it is a lab session, so in order to improve the learning experience, we'll be using the recorded videos, and videos will be removed from YouTube after 3 to 5 days. Okay, so we'll be removing the videos after 3 to 5 days. If you want to revise or if you want to recap, you have to learn within 3 to 5 days. Okay, so let's start the day with a mindset lesson. So today mindset lesson is about, you should have a definite goal. Okay, you should have a definite goal. If you have the habit of writing the goal, just type me in the chat box. I would like to read your names. If you have the habit of writing the goal, if you know what you want, you just type me in the chat box. Okay, you should have a definite goal. Goal without a deadline is a dream. You have to prepare a goal card, and you have to laminate the goal card, and you have to keep it in your wallet. Okay, so that whenever you can see the goals. Okay, and have the habit of writing goals on a daily basis, maybe in the morning or in the night. Okay, so so the goals, maybe you can have a short-term goal or you can have a long-term goal. Okay, but you have to choose only one or two goals. Okay, you have to apply the 80-20 rule. You have to choose the two goals out of 10 goals. These two goals should be such a way, if you complete this goal, and it is accountable for 80% of your success. Okay, so you have to choose only two goals which you are going to focus. So that two goals is the most important goal or wild important goal, which will give you the 80% of your success. Okay? It may be the goal may be, it may be a kind of job you want, or it may be the kind of money you want, or the kind of fame you want, whatever it is, but you should have a goal. Okay, if you don't have a goal, then the probability of getting success is less. Okay, so there are a lot of people just typing me. It's very I'm like, thank you so much. A lot of people have the habit of writing goals. So today activity is prepare a goal card, okay, and have the habit of writing goals. Just do the activity today. If you have not written the goal, just write the goal today. Okay, what is that you want? What is that you want? What is that exactly you want? Okay, is that money, or is that job, or is that you just write it on a paper? Please write it on a spiral binding notebook, and you have to write it on a daily basis. Okay, let's go for the session. So let's go for the session. So introduction to embedded system design and IoT. Okay, So what is an embedded system? What is an embedded system? An embedded system is a combination of both hardware and software with some mechanical parts to perform a specific task. So that is called an embedded system. I'll give you an example. A printer is an embedded system because it does only a specific job. Okay, induction stove, the wearables, like the watch, the Fitbits, what you wear. Okay, so under like a washing machine. So if an electronic component, if an electronic board which does only a specific task, okay, so that is an embedded system. A desktop and laptops is not an embedded system. It's not an embedded system because these are general purpose machines, okay. An embedded system is a system which does only the specific task, okay. So is that clear? If it is clear, just type clear in the chat box. If you want me to repeat, just type repeat in the chat box, okay. For every 2 to 3 slides, I'll be asking if you are clear with the topic, just type clear in the chat box. If you want me to repeat, just type repeat in the chat box. Okay. So an embedded system, I just repeat, it's a combination of hardware. The hardware, it may be a microprocessor or a microcontroller with some electronic parts, okay, and which can also have some softwares like RTOS, or it can also have some softwares and some mechanical parts. It can also have some mechanical parts, okay, to perform a specific task. Okay, so that is called an embedded system. So desktop is not an embedded system because it is a general purpose machine. Okay, it is a general purpose machine. Embedded system is a system which does only the specific task. Okay, it may be a printer or it may be induction stove, washing machines. Okay, all these are so most of the electronic components, like electronic products, what you see in your home is an embedded system. Okay. Is mobile an embedded device? Mobile is something which lies between a general purpose machine as well as the embedded system. If you ask me the question before, in 2004, mobile is an embedded system. Okay, like in 2004, the Nokia mobile phone, like the Nokia series, if you ask me that question, Nokia mobile phone is an embedded system because it does only this. It does only a specific task. But today mobiles are not like that. Okay, after Android, it's not like that. Okay, so like they act as like a general purpose machines. These, I'll just tell you, like the mobile what you have is much more powerful than the supercomputers, the so-called supercomputers in 1996. Okay, and the computer which carries the man to the moon. Okay, it is more powerful than the computer which carries the man to the moon. The mobile phone what you have today is much more powerful than a supercomputer, which is called as a supercomputer in 1996. So mobile is, someone has asked that is mobile an embedded system? No, smartphones are not embedded system. It lies between a general purpose system as well as an embedded system. Okay. So a classification of embedded system. Coming to the classification of embedded system, first we will go through the real-time embedded system. What is a real-time embedded system? Okay. A system which completes a task within a specific amount of time. Okay, so that is called a real-time embedded system. Okay, in that there are two categories. One is hard real-time, the other is the soft real-time. Hard real-time means if the system misses the deadline, it may cause an havoc or a catastrophe. Okay, so that is a hard real-time system. Examples in aircraft. If something happens in aircraft, so it is a havoc. So many people will die. Okay, nuclear reactor is a real-time system. It's a hard real-time system. The railway signal systems is a hard real-time systems. If anything happens that may cause an havoc or a catastrophe, so that is a hard real-time system. Okay, soft real-time system is the system missing a deadline will degrade the performance of the system. It won't cause an havoc. The game controllers, okay, the game controllers are an example of soft real-time systems. Okay. So network embedded system, if the system communicates within other nodes like the wireless sensor networks, so all these are network embedded systems. Okay, and mobile embedded system, which is standalone and battery operated. An embedded system can be powered up by a wall-mounted power supply. Okay, like washing machines can be powered up by a wall-mounted power supply, whereas a mobile embedded system which is battery operated. Okay, when you design a system, embedded system for a mobile embedded system for a battery operated, you have to take care of the power consumption, and you have to take care of the size. There are a lot of constraints which you have to deal with. Okay, so that is the mobile embedded system. So is this slide is clear? The classification of embedded system is clear. Just type clear in the chat box. I'll go with the majority. If you want me to repeat this topic, just type repeat in the chat box. Okay, I'm waiting for a chat. It takes me 20 seconds. Piyush Kumar is asking for repeat. Okay. Okay. Certificate is valid for Cherry certificate is valid for, no, it's not for 1 year, it's for evergreen. Okay. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. A lot of people is asking for repeat. Piyush, please go through the video, it will be available on YouTube for 3 to 5 days of time. Okay. So that I'll go with the majority. Due to the time constraints, I'll go with the majority. I'll go for the next. Okay. So a lot of people are asking for a repeat. Like I will repeat only the real-time embedded system. The real-time embedded system is a system which completes a task. Okay. If you give a task, its task will be completed with a specific amount of time. If you take a general purpose machine like the personal computers or laptop, if you open a Microsoft Word, there is no specific time. Okay, so it can open in 1 second, or it may open on 10 seconds, or it may open on 30 seconds, depending upon the load on the CPUs. Okay, so whereas an embedded system, it completes a task within a specific amount of time. So that is called a real-time embedded system. Or real-time missing, if the system misses the deadline, it may cause an havoc. So that is the hard real-time system. So whenever you design a hard real-time systems, you have to take much the embedded product design cycle is lengthier in hard real-time systems, whereas soft real-time systems is a system missing a deadline may degrade the performance. Okay, so it will not cause an havoc, but it will degrade the performance. That is a soft real-time system. So that's a game controllers. Okay, so types of processors. So types of processors and controllers for embedded systems. Okay. You have so the types of, I'll be sharing the PPT for to answer this question. I'll be sharing the PPT in PDF format on the WhatsApp group and the Telegram group. Okay, so no worries. I'll be sharing the PPTs. So we have a dedicated session tomorrow for explaining much more detail on this topic, the difference between microprocessors and microcontrollers, difference between DSP processors and DSC, like digital signal controllers, okay, and CPLDs and FPGAs. But I'll just give you an overview on this slide. What are the processors you can use for designing and embedded systems? You can use microprocessors. The example of microprocessor is 8085 or 8088, sorry, 8086. It's not 8065. It is 8086. Okay, it's a spelling mistake. 8051 microcontroller. Okay, and DSP and DSC, we have TMS C6000 series, like TMS 320, C6000 series, like maybe C6745 or C6748 series, or TMS C2000 series is an example for digital signal controllers, mostly used for motor controls. Okay, DSC is widely used for motor controls, whereas DSP is widely used for image and video processing. Okay, CPLDs and FPGAs, complex programmable logical devices and FPGAs. One example is Xilinx Cool Runner. CPLD is an example, and FPGA Zinc. You have Spartan series, you have Vertex series, you have in Altera. So these are an examples. You can use ASIC, application specific integrated circuits, which does only that job. One example is Intel Movidius TIC. The TGA module which we use on BrainSense is an ASIC module. Okay, so BrainSense is a device. It's a EEG sensing device which we manufacture for consumer grade EEG healthcare in India. Okay, so you can measure your focus, and you can measure your meditation, and you can measure your brain waves. And SoC, system on chip. Okay, system on chip, ESP32S3. That's an example of system on chip having more than one core or two core. Okay, two core processors, and TI OMA processors. So so 8085 is a microprocessors. 8085 and 8086 is a microprocessor. 8051 is a microcontrollers. Okay, C6000 is DSPs, and C2000 is DSC. I have given one example. So we'll be covering up much more detail of this slide tomorrow. like what is the difference between microprocessors and microcontrollers, DSPs and DACs. That session is on tomorrow, so no worries. Okay, so nearly 20 minutes of content is there on this slide. Okay, so what language you can use for embedded system? You can use ASM, but mostly nowadays it is not used. The mostly widely used language is C. Okay, C you can use mixed C plus ASM. You can use Python. You can use and HDL. You can use hardware description language, Verilog or BHDL. Okay, so whenever you use an FPGA for an embedded system design, you can use HDL programming, and you can also use graphical and visual programming language. It's a kind of programming technique where you can just drag and drop. Okay. Okay. Just give me a moment. Like I have some questions, like to move my video. Okay. Okay. Okay, and Boyapati Satvik is asking, how can we select the processor for our design? We have a dedicated session tomorrow. How to choose the right processor for your embedded system design? No worries, Boyapati Satvik. No worries. We have a dedicated session, like what is the difference of all these processors and how to choose this processor for your embedded system design. So you can attend the session tomorrow. Okay. So what language you can choose? So these are the language. So most widely used was C, is mixed C and ASM. Okay, C plus ASM language. Okay, and you can also use Python. You can also use hardware description language. Graphical programming is a type of technique. Like if you take MATLAB, MATLAB supports graphical programming. LabVIEW also supports graphical programming. And there are a lot of visual programming languages for kids where just drag and drop, create the code, download the program into the microcontroller. Okay, so graphical in MATLAB, MATLAB, you just there's an option called Simulink where you can drag and drop the Simulink block sets, connect those block sets, and choose your target processor, generate the code automatically, and download the program. Okay, so the deep learning codes, machine learning algorithms, all these algorithms, without writing a single piece of code, you can complete the design. So that is graphical programming. So that option is available only on MATLAB as well as on LabVIEW. Okay, so uh, okay. So coming to the peripherals. So is this clear till this point? Just type clear in the chat box. I'm waiting for a chat. Is that clear till this point? What processor, the types of processor and controllers for embedded system design, and the what language you can choose for embedded system. Is that clear? Just type yes, clear in the chat box. I'm waiting for a chat. Okay. So I'm waiting for a chat. You can learn C. Okay, you can learn C language. I recommend you to learn C and Python. Okay, I recommend you to learn C and Python. Okay. So okay, so thank you so much. Let's go for the next slide. So what are the peripherals available on microcontrollers, DSPs, and FPGAs? Okay, so the peripherals, the the GPIO is the peripheral, like general purpose input and output pad. Okay, so which is used to connect an LED or switch or relays. So that will be done on GPIOs. Okay, uh, uh, like an UART is a peripheral. It's a serial communication peripheral, like universal asynchronous receiver and transmitter. Okay, and SPI is a peripheral, a serial peripheral interface, and I2C is a peripheral. So if you learn all this peripheral, okay, if you learn all this peripheral, I'm sure that you cover up majority of the embedded peripherals on the microcontrollers and DSPs. But I have missed some part, like I2S I have missed. Inter-integrated sound, which is used for I2S for audio interface, that I have missed, and MMC card is also I have missed. Okay, MMC yes, SD and MMC interface, that I have missed. ADC is analog to digital converter and digital to analog converter. Okay, and memory interface like SDRAM or flash memory. Okay, SDRAM. and flash memory. SDRAM is volatile and flash is non-volatile. And CAN is for automotive infotainment or control area networks. Okay, it's a widely used protocol for the automotive infotainment, and LIN is also for automotive infotainment. CAN and LIN are mostly used for automotive infotainment. It's a type of protocol. Okay, and for Ethernet, okay, Ethernet is for to interface, like to have a wired communication. Okay, so that's Ethernet RJ45 and real-time clock, USB universal synchronous bus interface, and HDMI high definition multimedia interface to connect HDMI monitors to connect HDMI devices. Okay, and VGA video graphics adapter to connect VGA monitors, and interrupt controllers. You have interrupt controllers inside the microcontrollers and DSPs and FPGAs, and you have PWM controllers for especially for motor controls, pulse width modulation, and DMA like direct memory access and timers. Okay, so these are the peripherals, but there are other lot of peripherals. If you take some specialized DSPs, you have PPI on Blackfin, parallel peripheral interface, specifically used for interface video codecs, video high speed video ADC and DAC. Okay, so if you take TI DSPs, they may have some specific. You have to refer to the data sheet. Okay? You have to refer to the data sheet. But these are all the generic peripherals. If you cover up these peripherals first, okay, so definitely like you can go for uh, you have a good start in embedded system design career. Okay, so if you cover up UART, SPI, I2C, ADC, and DAC, and memory, and CAN, and LIN, and Ethernet, and USB, HDMI, VGA, interrupts, working on interrupts, working on PWMs and DMAs and timers, it's good to go. Okay, so what is a list of companies? In processor manufacturing. Okay? List of companies dominating in processor manufacturing. You have for general CPU, like you have Intel, Samsung, AMD, and Apple. They manufacture M10 chips. Apple and Qualcomm. Okay. M1 chips, and NVIDIA and Atmel, and GPU is dominated by NVIDIA, uh, AMD, and Broadcams. Okay, GPU stands for graphic processing unit, widely used for image and video processing. If you want to run a deep learning applications, and GPU will be better. But GPUs are not standalone; it has to be used along with the CPU. Okay, so general purpose CPU is mostly used for the general purpose machines, like the laptops and the uh, personal computers. Okay, and TPU is from tensor processing unit is from Google, and Coral and Halo, which is meant for machine learning, which is meant for running machine learning algorithms. Okay, embedded algorithms, and embedded CPU is you have microcontrollers, DSPs, and FPGAs. These are the areas which was dominated by Texas Instruments, analog devices, microchip, ST Micro, and Cypress Semiconductor, and Intel, and AMD. There are a lot of manufacturers are there. If you want to know the manufacturers, I recommend a site called DigiKey. Okay, I'll just show you the site. Okay, so I just go for digikey.in, okay, and search for microcontrollers. You search for microcontrollers. So microcontrollers. Okay, embedded microcontrollers and FPGA modules. You search for embedded microcontrollers and FPGA modules. So these are the manufacturers in microcontrollers. Okay, you can see a lot of manufacturers like AMD, Xilinx, these are all the manufacturers. Okay, microchip technology, Motorola. Okay, so Texas Instruments. Okay, so you could see a lot of manufacturer and a lot of the core processors like ARM Cortex A15, A9. Okay, so please go through a site called digikey.com, okay, or digikey.in to know about the type of microcontrollers. If you search for microcontrollers, it will list down there are nearly around 10,010. Okay, I have searched for modules, but instead of modules, if you come for the integrated circuits, okay, let me search for integrated circuits, embedded microcontrollers. Okay, So nearly 80,000 results are there. Okay, 80,000 results are there. Okay, so manufacturers, these are all the manufacturers. These are all the manufacturers and packages. These are all the packages. These are all the core processors, core size, uh, and speed. Okay, speed, and you can have the type of peripherals. Okay, speed. You just explore this site called digikey.in. Okay, digikey.in, which will give you different types of processors. Okay, which are so. If you want the website, let me put it on chat box. Just give me a moment. Okay, so it is so most of the companies will have who are in embedded system design have business with DigiKey. Okay, 90%, 99% of the embedded companies in the world will have a business with DigiKey. They have all kinds of products, starting from counters and cables and so you can. I'll tell you like what is the reason which I recommend DigiKey. You can download the data sheets. You can download the symbol footprints, schematic symbols footprints, especially if you design the schematics on Cadence software or Eagle software or like Altium. Okay, you to use any type of software, you can download the symbol schematics as well as footprints. Okay, and you can also download the 3D models. Everything is available on DigiKey. Okay, if you want to become an embedded engineer, definitely you have to visit this website digikey.in, and there are other companies also like Mouser.in is there, Mouser.com is there, and Mouser.com and Mouser.in is there, and Element 14 is there, element14.com. Okay, and one more company called RS Components. Okay, so you just visit this website, so you could know the price of the company. Even if you want to purchase, you can purchase. But for students, it is not recommended because this company is in US. Like you need an import export license to purchase the components. Okay, so so list of companies dominating in processor core, like uh, the core inside the microcontrollers. Okay, so you will have a core. The core is made up of the any any one of the architecture. Like it may be the RISC architecture, or it may be the chess, or based on the RISC or chess architecture. Okay, so Intel, they have the 8051 is the 8051 core is from Intel. The base core is from Intel. Okay, so IP core stands for the intellectual property. Okay, so ARM core is from a company called ARM. So this core will be purchased from the ARM company, and these manufacture the Texas Instruments and ST Microelectronics. They manufacture the microcontrollers. They customize the peripherals and they manufacture for according to the market needs. Okay, so you should understand. You should know what is a core, what is a processor core. Every microcontroller or DSP will have a processor core. Okay, this processor core is based on some architectures. Okay, this architecture is developed by a company like 8051 ARM company, 8051 and ARM microchip. They have PIC core, peripheral interrupt controller core, and like if you take ESP32 module, they have 10 silica extensor core, especially from Cadence Design Systems. And Apple, they have their own core, like M1 core, they have their own core, and AMD also like they have their core. This core, it may be a single core, or it may be a dual core, or sometimes quad core. If you take your mobile phones and if you check quad core, or uh, uh, like the highest is I think it is 64 core in it is in 2020, and now I think one more company has released 128 core processor. Okay, so for most for servers, so this 64 core processors widely used on servers. And for embedded systems, like the maximum is 2 core to 4 core to 8 core. The Snapdragon chips, they have 8 core processor. Okay, so ESP32 is if you want to use dual core processor, you can choose ESP32. It's a dual core processor. The advantage of having dual core is you can do parallel processing. Okay, you can run one application on one core and you can run the other application on the other core. Is this core is that core is uh, clear for you? Just type clear in the chat box. Is that core is clear for you? Just type clear in the chat box. Is that core is clear for you? Okay, is that core is clear for you? Just type clear in the chat box. Okay, That core is clear for you? Processor core is clear for you? Like, I'm waiting for a chat. It takes 20 minutes to reach me. Okay, so thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So some are asking for repeat, like Shiva Karthikeyan is asking for repeat. Shiva Karthikeyan, we are running out of time. Please do watch this video, okay? Please do connect me on LinkedIn if you have any doubts or suggestions. Ping me on LinkedIn. I'm very active on LinkedIn. I will reply the clarifications within 2 days, within 24 hours, okay? And so thank you so much. Let's go for the next slide. Okay. So application of ESD, it is wide, like you can use for aerospace, you can use for automotive infotainment, smart home, industry 4.0 automations. So wherever you use electronic components, okay, if you use an electronic gadgets, then it would be of, it's an application of embedded system design, robotics, communication, audio, video, and medical imaging. These are all the application of embedded system design. And coming to the Internet of Things. So what is Internet of Things? Okay, why we go for Internet of Things? Anything which is connected to internet and you use it for analytically, then it is called Internet of Things. Okay, so I'll tell you like why is the reason you need an IoT. Okay, we all produce data. Okay, and these data can be collected and it can be accumulated, and you can use this data for a meaningful way. Okay, I'll tell you an example. Like your mobile phone is generating data. Whenever you walk, whenever you carry your mobile phone with you, it measures your steps. Okay, if you take an Apple phone, it measures your steps and it gives you a report like how many steps you have walked on the day and how many calories you have burnt and where you go. And so all this information is collected, and you can use it for a meaningful way. Okay, so that's the reason we need Internet of Things. So because 10 years back, we have only one mobile phone or only one phone on our home, 15 years back. But today, we have every person in the home has their own mobile phones. Okay, and all these are collecting data, and these data can be used in a meaningful format. So that is called Internet of Things. So anything which sends any electronic component which sends data to the cloud is Internet of Things. Okay. So trends driving IoT, because sensors, we have cheap sensors today. Sensors are getting cheap day by day. Like you can get a temperature sensor for 60 rupees or 120 120 rupees. Okay, so sensors are getting cheaper. So you can collect by using these sensors. You can collect data. Okay, once you collect the data, and these data can be wisely used to take decisions. Okay, so because today we take analytical based decisions. Decisions is taken based on analytics. Okay, so you have a promising business value. You can improve the profits in your business. You can improve your health care. Okay, so these are the trends which drives the Internet of Things. So embedded system design and IoT will be the future. Okay, so because you can also implement artificial intelligence on embedded system design. Okay, and embedded processes can run artificial intelligence and machine learning. So embedded system design, machines are getting smarter every day. Okay, they can learn as like humans, and they can act as like humans. They can take better decisions than humans. So these are the trends which drives IoT as well as embedded system design. Okay, so IoT, like industrial IoT, is IoT 4.0 is the future. Is connected manufacturing is the future. Only the sensors is different. You have the consumer grade IoT on the left hand side. On the right hand side, you have the industrial sector. Okay, only you need to use a precision sensor for industrial IoT. The rest of the part, the data management part, the security part, the data security part, is everything is same. Okay, so you can use IoT for manufacturing, for prediction of you can use prediction and maintenance of machines. Okay, you can use IoT on industries. Okay, so markets driven by IoT, smart cities, connected cars. Okay, smart cities, like you can see a lot of video cameras on the road nowadays, and these video cameras will become intelligent in future. Like they can identify the license plate, they can identify the persons, and they can identify the criminals, and they can identify the unusual activity. Okay, so smart cities. So it's a very big market. And if you want to manufacture a product on smart cities, like you could generate a very good revenue on that. Okay, connected cars, GPS tracking, Voila, Voila collects the data from the car and from the weather, and they give you a variable pricing. Okay, variable pricing based on machine learning. Smart meters is one example for IoT, like EB meter reading, which is connected to the internet, and retails, wearables, okay, healthcare, Fitbits, and health band, Apple Watch. So all these wearables or healthcare or IoT, and machine to machine and smart agriculture. Okay. So these are the markets driven by IoT. So coming to the challenges, if you want to implement an IoT, like you should know the firmware. Like you know, a single person cannot implement the IoT part. Like you should be aware of the firmware part. You should be aware of the communication part, and you should be aware of the web infrastructure like JavaScript, and website design, and security like cryptographic. You should be aware of those things for security, and you should be aware of data science like AI, machine learning algorithms, and machine learning algorithms and deep learning algorithms. So you need a multiple expertise for designing an IoT system. So that is the biggest challenge when you design an IoT. So security is a major part where you need help from a security engineer, and web infrastructure is a major part where you need a help from a software developer, and the firmware, writing the electronic firmware, the microcontroller code. So that is also a challenge. Okay. So and applying AI algorithms, artificial intelligence algorithms and machine learning algorithms on the so that is the biggest challenge on building the IoT systems. Okay. So and lack of consolidation of standards, that is also a challenge. So is that clear till this point? Is that clear till this point? Just type clear in the chat box. Is that clear till this point? So we have few more slides to go. Is that clear till this point? Just type clear. I'm waiting for a chat. Is that clear? Is that clear? Okay, Vicky, thank you. Vicky, thank you. Akila, thank you. And uh, 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 Bharat, thank you. Okay, so thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's go for the list of cloud providers. Okay, so you have Google Cloud, ThinkSpeak Cloud, which is by MATLAB, MathWorks. Okay, and you have Amazon Web Service and Microsoft Azure and Google Cloud. But the widely used cloud was Amazon Web Service and the Microsoft Azure platform and Google Cloud platform. Okay, so only these three platforms are most widely used. If you want to learn, then you can learn this Amazon Web Service, Microsoft Azure platform, and Google Cloud platform. ThinkSpeak, the advantage of going with ThinkSpeak is you can run every cloud has machine learning. They have their own machine learning and AI algorithms, which you could put it on the cloud. Okay, which you can fit it on this cloud providers. Okay, so how to convert an idea to a prototype? Okay, so how to convert, if you have an idea and if you want to design a product, and these are the steps you have to do. Okay, the first step is you have to choose the right processor. Okay, we have a separate session tomorrow, how to choose the right processor. That's the first step. Selecting the right processor is the first step. The second step is how to choose the development tool. Okay, whether you are going to use C language or ASM language or Python, that you have to choose. Okay, what is the development tool you are going to use? That you have to do. You have to choose. The third step is you have to decide whether your product needs a TOS, or you are going to have a simple super loop. Okay, a simple while loop. Okay, so that you have to decide. The fourth step is how to choose your package. Okay, so package, whether it is a dip package or quad flat package or the BGA. Okay, I'll explain you this on detail tomorrow, like the quad flat, the packages detail tomorrow, because each package needs a different production tool. Some may require O1, which will cost you 10 lakh rupees. If you use a dip package, a simple dip package, dual inline package, you can use a soldering iron. Okay, if you choose a quad flat package, then you need a soldering station, temperature control soldering station. Okay, so that, and schematic design, the once you choose the package and the production tool, then the next step is to draw the schematics. To draw the schematics using some software. You can use Cadence, you can use Altium, you can use any free, any open source. Okay, and when you design schematics, you have to consider design for testability and design for manufacturability. Okay, so because these things, the testing and the manufacturing will be done by the 12th grade students, okay, or 10th grade students or diploma students who will not have much knowledge on the technical parts. So you have to make a product in such a way even a layman can manufacture the product, can test the product. If you walk into the any of the mobile manufacturing centers, you could see a lot of peoples who are not actually engineers. They manufacture mobile phones, and they manufacture and because mostly most of the things will be done by the machines. Okay, so if you are going to manufacture product through machines, then you have to take care of this DFT and DFM part. Okay, design for testability and design for manufacturability part. And layout design, the next step. Once you design the schematics, the next thing is to do the PCB layout. And next, once the PCB layout is completed, you will be fabricating the PCB, assemble the PCB, and you will be debugging the PCB. Okay, so that's the next step. And the next step is enclosure design. Okay, you have to enclosure, you have to, it may be you can have a plastic enclosure or a wooden enclosure or a steel sheet metal enclosure. Okay, so that is the enclosure. For that you need a mechanical engineer support. Okay, and finally you need a certification. You have to ensure whether your product needs certification, like CE certification or FCC certification, especially if you want to sell the product to US market or Europe market. Then your product needs a certification which will cost you money, like 1 lakh rupees to 3 lakh rupee. Okay, CE or FCC certification. And finally you have to design the test jig. The jig is used for mass production. If you want to manufacture your product for 100 quantity or 1000 quantity, then you require a jig. Okay, test jig, so that you will be having all the test codes on that. So you can place the board and you could program the board and you could test the board by using the jig. So even if you have 100 boards to manufacture, you can do it within like 1 day. Okay, so that is, so these are the steps for convert an idea to a prototype. Okay, so is that clear? Is that clear? Just type clear in the chat box if how to convert an idea to a prototype is clear. Just type clear in the chat box. Definitely I'll share you the PPT as a PDF format on Telegram group or a WhatsApp group. Please do join on this group. Okay, so okay, is that clear? I'm waiting for chat. Panki Sharma is thank you, and Akila, thank you, and Shiva Kumar, thank you, Raviram, thank you, Santosh Kumar, thank you, Vijay Kumar, thank you. Okay, so thank you so much. We have only 2 more slides to go. Okay, so the next is the embedded development life cycle. So we have the software part on the top and the hardware part on the bottom. Okay, the software part is choosing the right development tool, IDE, a compiler, whether you require AUTOS, whether you require any networking protocols like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or Ethernet, or any kind of networking protocols, Java support, graphics supports. Okay, and you need to choose a project, and especially when multiple people are working on the project, you definitely need a project code management tool. Okay, and AUTOS simulation. Okay, so these are all the software part, and the hardware part is choosing the semiconductor, bringing up the board and testing the board. Okay, and source level debugging, and finally integrating both the hardware as well as software and doing the real-time debug. Okay, real-time system analysis, real-time data visualization, and memory leak detection and execution tracking. Okay, the next step is profiling, like CPE profiling. How many, like what are the functions which is taking more time. Okay, so that, and the in-field debugging, implementing the product on the field and testing the product, and the post-mortem debug. The post-mortem debug is done whenever you have the failure. Okay, for example, if any aircraft fails, okay, so there will be investigation team which goes to the place and they do some investigation, and they take the cause of failure and they will feed back again to the system. Okay. Similarly, for every product, whenever the product failures occurs, you have to do a post-mortem debug, and you have to identify the source and you have to fix the issue either in the hardware or either in the software. Okay, so that's called post-mortem debug. Okay, so this is the embedded development life cycle. So is this clear? Is this clear? I will be sending the PDF. I'll be sending the PPT view. Is that clear? Just type clear in the chat box. Thank you, Moti. Thank you, Prem. Thank you, Shiran. Thank you, uh, Abhimanyu. Thank you. Okay. So coming to the Tejas, thank you. Tejas, thank you. And recap of designing and embedded systems. Okay. Atarsh, I will be sending Atarsh Schwartz. I will be sending you the PPT. Okay, I will be sending you the PPT as a PDF format, not as a PPT format, as a PDF format on WhatsApp group and the Telegram group. Okay, so recap of designing an embedded system. The first thing is you have to choose an idea. Okay, you first find the problem what your customer have, and that for that problem you 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 bring up the you decide the applications, you decide the features, cost of the product which the customer can afford, select the right processor and package, because you can get microcontrollers for 30 rupees, for 40 rupees, even for 20 rupees. Okay, and you can get microcontrollers for 400 rupees, 1000 rupees. It depends upon the capability. Okay, based on the application you have to choose. For manufacturing a simple door lock, you can choose for 20 rupees. Okay, or for manufacturing a timer, okay, you can choose for 20 rupees. So you have to choose the right processor and package, decide the language what you are going to write, C language or ASM language or Python or graphical programming, and design and fabricate the PCB, assemble the PCB, and finally integrate and test the PCB. Okay, so this is a recap of designing an embedded system. Okay, with this I close this session. So is this clear till is this clear? Is this clear so far? If you're happy with the class, just type excited in the chat box. Okay, if you're happy with the class so far, just type excited in the chat box. Okay, if you're happy with the class, just type excited in the chat box. So far, like, so the tomorrow session is how to choose the right controllers for designing an embedded system design. Please do attend the session for all 30 days. Definitely, I assure you that you will have a great learning. Okay, so this 30 days challenge is going to be great. Okay, we'll be having both the theory class. The first 5 days is theory class. The next 24 days is practical. The last day is the graduation day. You should attend minimum 27 days of attendance. You may get a waiver for 1 or 2 days, but please do attend for all the 30 days, because we want to make learning as a habit for you. Okay? If you want to be more successful in your life, one habit which you want to learn is a consistent learning. Okay, consistent self learning is the key for success. You can make a lot of money if you want to make a lot of money, and if you want to generate a good income, then you make this as a habit. Consistent learning is a key for success. You learn, you spend at least 1 hour a day. Okay, you spend at least 1 hour a day for learning. So I will tell you the difference between the YouTube and the internship. Okay, so the YouTube webinar is free for 30 days, whereas the internship is 999 rupees. Okay, so the platform served is YouTube, and videos will be removed after 3 to 5 days. Whereas in internship, you will get a LMS dedicated LMS portal where you can watch at any time, and this is unlimited. Like, you can watch, you don't have specific time. Okay, so the recordings will be available. PPT will be available in LMS portal as a PPT format, and sometimes in PDF format, and source code. It will be available there. You can download the source codes, and the Q&A. For this 30 days challenge, we have a VIP Telegram group, which will be active only for this 30 days, where you can ask the questions on the Google form, and the questions will be replied on the same Telegram group, VIP Telegram group. So, and community, you'll get access to the lifetime community. Okay, so the community, I'll show you the community. Like, on the community, we have okay, so this is the community, like, where we have scheduled a lot of events. For the past 3 weeks, I was not able to present live, as I was not well. Like, I'm in medical law for the past 3 weeks. Okay, so whereas you could check out the past events here, the past events, like, which we have conducted on the community. Like, how to you have two categories, like the entrepreneurs category If you want to become an entrepreneur, we have the entrepreneur coaching, and we also have like how to build, how to design an 851 board, and how to, these are the previous sessions which we conducted, how to design an IoT board, okay, where we teach how to design your own IoT board, and how to design your own uh, 851 board, because basically we are manufacturers. We design a lot of microcontroller boards and FPGA boards and DSP boards. Okay, so this hackathons will be on week, but the last 3 weeks we have not conducted. We conducted so the next events is scheduled on the event slide. Okay. Okay, so if you check the upcoming events, these are all the upcoming events, like how to create a community which pays you money. These for the entrepreneurs committee, how to create Facebook ads, and like a project on supervised learning. Okay, so design FPGA boards, schematics, and PCB design. That's on October 15. Okay, and so you can attend it on Zoom even if you pay ₹999, and this is an unlimited. Like there is no time for this, so it's a lifetime access. You can attend the sessions on Zoom platform, but you will not get the recordings. Okay, so the recordings is available only for the available only for the gold membership. So lifetime community access is there. A bonus live session like every week, that's our community session. Okay, and hackathon is available 3 hours Zoom. Like hackathon session is for every month you will have one hackathon. Okay, it will be on artificial intelligence, and it will be on embedded system design. One hackathon will be for every month. On for AI, one hackathon will be for every month, and for entrepreneurs corner you will have one hackathon. So you'll be getting 3 hackathons on every month. Okay, so that's one hackathon. So intensives, you will get 6 hours on Zoom session. That intensive sessions you can attend it for free. Okay, certificate, you can get internship certificate. So this is ₹999. So those who have enrolled for big announcement for batch 1 internship. Okay, batch 1 internship, we have a big offer for this. At the attendance link will be available soon within 5 minutes. I'll take you 5 minutes of time for it. Okay, uh, so there's a big announcement for batch 1 internship. So anyone who enrolls on this internship, please do join the community. Okay, so you'll be getting this embedded system design and IoT masterclass for 30 days. Okay, for 851 architecture for 5 days, and PIC architecture for 5 days, and ARM7 for 5 days, and LPC 4088 for 5 days, and Node MCU for 5 days. Okay, Node MCU for 5 days. So this you will get for ₹999. So those who enroll for ₹999, I'm going to give you one more offer. Okay, so I'm going to give you four courses at the same price. No worries, those who book the courses for a single price, you are eligible for this offer. Okay, the first offer which I'm going to give is Embedded System Design and IoT Masterclass for 30 days, the ongoing course for ₹999. So that will be included on the course package. Okay, and the next course I'm going to give is IoT Masterclass. Okay, is for 30 days. Okay, we will have IoT theory for 5 days, Think Speak for 5 days, that is a practical session, and Microsoft Azure for 5 days, and AWS for 5 days, 10 days, Amazon Web Service for 10 days, and projects and case studies for 5 days. We'll be covering up 5 projects, dedicated IoT projects on this. Okay, so this IoT masterclass price is ₹999. So that will be included. Okay. Okay. So that will be included, and masterclass on embedded C programming. So those who are beginner, like if you don't know C language, we have a program called Masterclass on Embedded C, which covers you the basic C programming, like introduction to IDE. It starts from how to write a function, how to how to declare a variable, and decision making loops and bitwise operators. Okay, and looping and type qualifiers, arrays, strings, and preprocessors. LC. So this is a 30-day program. Okay, 30-day program, which will give you like 1 hour a day. So that's ₹999. This program is also included. So you start with embedded C. Then you go for embedded system design and IoT, and then you learn IoT masterclass. Okay, and then finally you learn one more course called PCB design, which we teach Arcade and Allegro. Okay, where we design the 851 board. The 851 board like this. You can design your own microcontroller board with the schematic symbol creation. We'll teach you the schematic symbol creation, PCB footprint creation, so that you can manufacture your own PCBs. Okay, so this course is for 499. So all these four combined together, the offer price is again 999 rupees. Okay, so this offer is available only for today. Okay, only for, not for today. So I will put this offer only for uh, 30 minutes. Okay, 30 minutes. So I'll set the timer now. Okay. Okay. So before we go to the Q&A session, like this offer will be valid for this 4 course offer is valid only for 999 rupees. So if you wish to purchase this offer, you can purchase this offer. Okay. So the course validity will be for lifetime validity. Okay. So this is what you get at 999 rupees. You get 100 days of learning. Okay. You can design your own 2-layer microcontroller board and lifetime community access, where we have coaching on mindset, like interview skills, resume building, LinkedIn mastery, and we have courses on technical as well as on soft skills. You can also attend AI, artificial intelligence courses. You can also attend the AI hackathons or AI. It's not limited to embedded system design. Okay, you can also attend the other hackathons, the passive income hackathon or any hackathons on the entrepreneurs community or for the AI community. Okay, and you will get 4 internship certificates and you get hackathons on every week. Uh, any one of the hackathons. Okay, on Zoom platform. So VIP, I'm going to activate a VIP Telegram group today for those who pay today for this 30 days challenge, and this group will be active only for this 30 days. After that, it won't be active. You can interact with me on this group, on this Telegram group, and I'll be giving one activity on daily. Okay, so you have to do this activity. And for the winners, for those who doing 30 days free, like I will give you like there are some special prices are there. I will announce later like what are the prices which I'm going to give. So the thing is, you have to do an activity on daily on a consistent basis. Okay, so that's a 30 days challenge. Okay, so this VIP Telegram group is available only for the only for the internship candidates. Okay, so you'll get the VIP Telegram group today. So thank you so much for your time. Let me take the Q&A session. I asked my team to post the Q&A for the attendance form on the chat, attendance form on the chat. Just give me a moment, like the team will post the attendance form on the chat box. Okay. So please post your questions on the chat box. I will take the Q&A. Like what is your expectation on this 30 days? Please do post the sessions so that this 30 days is absolutely free. Okay, this 30 days is absolutely free. You can learn. We will share you the PPT, like whatever the content. We will share you the PPT as a PDF format for all the 30 days. I assure you that we'll be sharing the PPT on the Telegram group, for the free Telegram group. Okay. Whereas for the paid, it's for the 100 days. It's a 100 days learning. It's a 100 days learning. And we have a separate VIP Telegram group for interacting. Okay. Whereas the Telegram group is a one-way group, or the Telegram group, what you have on the free channel is one-way group. Is to share the PPTs, the notes, and as well as the live link. Okay. That's for the free meeting. So the 30 days is free. So you could put your questions on the chat box. I will take the questions. So Narasimhan is asking, explain what is mean peripheral. Okay. So yeah, if you take Narasimhan, like any microcontrollers, like if you get into the details, if you download the data sheet and we go to the details, like you have a processor core. Okay, and this core will be connected to the peripheral. Peripheral means like the GPI IO pins. Okay, so if you take a microcontroller, you will have pins. Okay, if you go through the pin descriptions and pin details, you will have a VCC pin, the ground pin, and you will have the crystal pins, and you will be having the general purpose input and output pin, which you will be connecting the LEDs, and you will have the other protocol pin. Okay, like UART protocol, I2C protocol, SPA. These protocols are called peripherals. Even GPIO is a peripherals. Okay, so every microcontroller will have these peripherals will be connected to a bus. Okay? Will be connected to bus to the processor core. And the clock, you'll be connecting a crystal to the processor so that the clock provides the crystal oscillation to the core. Okay. So these peripherals are used to connect sensors. You can connect analog sensors, you can connect digital sensors, and you can connect the interface, communication interface like Wi-Fi or Bluetooth or Ethernet. Okay, so this answer is for Narasimhan. Is there what is mean by processor code? It's me PK. Okay, it's me PK. Like, what is mean by processor code? What is the function of that? The core is the heart of the microcontroller. Okay, so that fetches the core is nothing but the ALU unit. Okay, the ALU unit. So this core will be designed by the companies, by some other companies, or even the manufacturing companies. So the manufacturers, they purchase this core. For example, the ARM core, the Cortex M4 or Cortex, is designed by the ARM company. ARM doesn't manufacture even a single chip. Okay, they don't manufacture. There are a lot of manufacturing companies, silicon manufacturing companies, semiconductor companies, where they purchase the core from the ARM company, and they manufacture um, the microcontrollers. Okay. So Mahesh Kumar is asking, do you provide placement? No, we don't provide placement. Like uh, Kritika Joshi is asking, like, can mechanical engineer enroll this course? This course is recommended for mechatronics. Okay. So if you are a mechanical, if you want to learn, if you have any kind of electronics to be incorporated to in a mechanical, you can learn. Else this is not relevant for you. Okay. The decision is yours. You have to take a call. This answers for Kritika Joshi. Okay. Is there any firm or company like a computer GPS training course of ISO? Would this be useful in this field? Okay. So the job, Santosh Sundaram is asking, please explain the job in ESD. See, there is a lot of markets in ESD. Okay, for embedded system design, you have PCB design engineer vacancies, you have the firmware engineers, you have the hardware, like the design engineers, okay, schematic design engineers, and you have the software developers, firmware developers, as well as the software developers. So there are a lot of companies that you can tap with the market, like you can tap the automotive markets. Okay. You can tap the display markets, and you can tap the IoT markets. So there are a lot of until you have electronics gadgets, you will have a lot of vacancies on ESD. This answer is for Santosh. Anurag, there are a lot of companies selling 8051 boards, 8051 boards. Anurag Tiwari is asking, sure, how to buy the required hardware. There are a lot of companies are selling or selling like electronic boards and sensors. So you have robo.in, and you have robokits.co.in. If you just Google it, like, you can get for cheaper price, like 600 rupees or 900 rupees or 4,000 rupees. You can purchase these boards, but definitely you have to purchase. If you want to learn, you have to practice. Unless you practice, you won't you won't get the skill. Okay, it's just like uh, I have said the same statement in the previous my class. Like, it's just like reading books for swimming. Okay, you can read hundreds of books for swimming, and you can watch hundreds of videos for swimming. Unless you dive into the water, you won't get guts of swimming. Okay, so it's same like that. It's same like that. You can learn a lot of things, but unless you practice with the real hardware, you won't get guts on. If you want to become an embedded system design engineer, then definitely you have to invest some money to get this hardware, and you have to practice. So this answer is for Anurag Tiwari. Okay. So I will give you a list of hardwares which is necessary for this board, and I will give you which software. I will also give you the software links where you can download as the program goes. Okay. So we will be starting the practical sessions only from day 6. So I'll be giving the list of hardware and list of softwares which is necessary for this course, and you can download these softwares. If you want to run the programs in simulation, you can do it, but it is not recommended. Like it's just like driving. When if you want to learn driving, you learn it on a simulation. Okay, so you will get the real guts only when you drive an actual car. Okay? If you agree with the topic, just type agree in the chat box. If you agree, like with the topic, like, just type agree in the chat box. I'm waiting for a chat. Okay. So the attendance link is there. Attendance link is there. Like I think the team has posted the attendance link. Could you please check the? Thank you. Thank you, Srinath. Shubham, thank you. Santosh, thank you. Sarva, Hari Singh, thank you. And Safi, thank you. Okay. So, what is the difference between IoT and embedded systems? Manikandan is asking, like, what is the difference between IoT and embedded systems? See, like IoT is like embedded system is anything which do a specific task in embedded system that can be an IoT system. Okay, it is not like that. Embedded system is different. IoT is different. It is not like that. It is not like that. You can have IoT in an embedded system. Okay, this is for Manikanda. So Sangam Yadav is telling like, I want to earn money. Okay, so we have a separate session for this on the community. I'll show you that. Just give me a moment. This is answer is for okay. So we have a session like how to create like if you check out the past sessions. Okay, if you check out the past sessions, this session is cancelled, like how to create and monetize your YouTube channel. Okay, how to create and sell your courses, and how to create a payment gateway, how to sell any product through e-commerce, build and launch your own websites, affiliate program hackathon. So all these, how to find your niche, and like all these are money mindset mastery. All these are passive income hackathons. Okay, passive income hackathon. If you want to generate money, if you want to generate multiple streams of income, we have a separate course for that, like Entrepreneurs Corner, and it's free on the community. It's free on the community. You can make use of it. So difference between microcontroller, microprocessor, Pragdish Shuran, like that is tomorrow. Okay, the session, the session is how to choose the right processor and microcontroller. That session will be conducted tomorrow. So no worries, Pragdish Shuran, that course will be conducted tomorrow. Want to become an embedded engineer? Okay. Snehit Jain, yes, this will be helpful for triple E students, especially if you want to do some motor controls, or if you want to use a microcontroller for your power electronics applications. This course will be useful for you. You just learn different types of microcontroller so that you can do the control, like power electronics applications. Okay. The futures, Sojip, like what about the futures in embedded system? Like the future is the futures. What about the future? Like unless you have electronic gadgets, you will have this. Okay. Can we get is yes, Karthik Kumar? Yes, you will get a free certificate. Karthik Kumar is asking, can we get a free? Can we get a certificate for this free course? Yes, you will get this. Yes, you will get a free certificate. You should have an attendance of 27 days. Okay. So, so if you have submitted the attendance form, if you want to leave, if you want to leave, you can leave. But if you have any questions, you can put that on the chat box. I'll take your questions. Okay. How will be the internship for 4 courses? You will, Sharon, like you will get 4 internship certificates. Okay. You will have the individual certificate. Like for embedded C, you will have a different internship certificate, and for ESD, you will have a different internship certificate. Okay. So all these are 30 days. How to go for 30 days learning, and you can attend the hackathons on the community. Okay, but this 30 days challenge, you have a BAP Telegram group where you can participate, and you will be sharing an activity on daily basis, and you have to do the activity on daily basis. That's the activity for 30 days. Okay. School students, if you Manjula is asking, like, school students can join this and get certificate above 17. Okay. Uh, these are recommended only for the engineering graduates, as most of them are technical students. If they are able to grab, okay, if the students are able to grab, still they can attend and they can submit the attendance form, and you can get a free certificate. That's not a problem. This answer is for Manjula, Laksh, Laksha Kumara. Okay. uh, how department Dikshita is asking how department should I learn about this subject as I'm IoT student and have a basic knowledge about microcontroller. Dikshita, like definitely this session will help you. This 30 days challenge will help you, okay, to learn embedded system design as well as Internet of Things. Okay. So when will the new machine learning, Manjunath, the machine learning, the machine learning sessions will like you please do subscribe to the channel. You will get an update. You will get an update for the free session. Okay. You will get an update for the free sessions. Okay. So any questions you have, please do post it on the chat box. I'm happy to answer, take the questions. Okay. So we'll be having this. The main intention of this 30 days challenge is to create the habit. Okay. That's the reason like we are going to have classes even on the festival, on Diwali festival. There is no leave, like even on Saturday Sundays you are going to have classes. The main intention is to make that is to create a habit. Okay, so this will help you. This habit, once you create this habit, please don't leave this habit. It is very easy to leave this habit. Okay, but if you hold with the habit of self learning, definitely you will get only 4% of the people will do that. So you will be on the majority of the people who will be successful, on the 4% of the people who get success. Okay. You can learn, you can apply the same thing on anything. Like you can learn on finance, you can learn on marketing, you can learn on embedded systems. Okay, not only this, you can apply the same thing. You learn learn a skill. Okay, learn a high income skills, and so that you can go higher. Like the more you learn, the more you grow. Okay. Yes, Manikandan, you can join. Manikandan is asking like whether medical students can join. Yes, you can join. Okay. Uh, can you extend the fee payment for internship? Vemula is asking for extension for the fee payment for internship. Honestly speaking, this 999 rupees is the content which you give. It's just it's just the 999 rupees, just two movie tickets. It's all about in the mindset. Okay, it's all about in the mindset. Like you invest tickets, movie tickets for just for 6 hours. You may get some entertainment or you may not get an entertainment. Okay, but still you are able to invest this money. But for your career, if you thought this 999 rupees is higher, then definitely we do also have a 7-day refund policy. Like if you don't like the content or if you don't like the challenge, if you don't want to participate in the challenge, then definitely like you can get your money back within 7 days. Okay, that we also have the 7-day refund policy, which is not mentioned previously here. But all the courses what we have a refund policy of 7 days. If you think this content is not adding value to you, then we don't want to take money from you. Like we want to give it free. We want to give the back money to you. So if you think that the content what we have given is not it's not good, because this 999 rupees is not only for this 4 courses. We have a community where we conduct courses on every week. You can schedule the, you can check out the events there. Okay, you can check out the events there. That will be for every week. uh, that's free. You can attend on Zoom sessions. The recordings will not be there. Okay, the recordings is for the gold membership, which will cost you like nearly around 10,000 rupees. But you are free to attend on Zoom. So if you like the session, you are free to attend on Zoom. Okay, so you will be having a Zoom link there, and you are free to attend. So, Anim is asking, like, can you give some major project ideas for learning? Yes, we have the learnings, like we have the we in this session, like we'll be covering up 5 projects. Uh, in IoT also we have covered up 5 projects, 5 to 10 projects. I think totally around 25 projects has been covered on this 3 courses. 20 plus projects, 20 plus projects has been covered on these 3 courses. The source code is like more than 50 plus source codes in the interface source codes, LED source codes, LCD source code, I2C source code, SPA source code, That if you take up, like, it will be of 50 plus source codes. You'll be learning 50 plus source codes. San ATM, like we have a separate channel for Tamil. San ATM, please do attend the Warriors Way channel. That's for Tamil. Okay, can you extend the okay. Event is for 10 to 15 days. PCB design is for 10 days. You also have a live sessions like PCB design. Like every month we'll be conducting live sessions. Okay, PCB design every month we'll be conducting the live sessions on PCB design. We'll be sending the link to install the software. So you can interact with me on Zoom. Okay, if you really want to learn, okay, come to the Zoom platform. Like before that, you install the software and do along with me, so that you can do it on your own. Okay. Can I do? Yes, Shrikar is asking. I have paid the amount. Can I do the course anytime? Yes. You can do you can learn it on the Shrikar. Like the answer is, you can learn it at any point of time, and you can generate the certificate. That's not a matter. But if you truly want to learn, okay, participate in this challenge. The reason why I'm telling uh, if the reason is to is to make as to form a habit. Okay, so that is the main thing. If you form the habit of taking the challenge on even on Sundays, taking the challenge even on festival days, okay, so that will help you to grow. So that will give you a mindset. So that will develop your mindset, so that you that will give you that will develop a mindset which will give you a never give up strategy. Okay, so there is no do or die. It's only do. The only thing we have to do is we have to is the only we have to like if for the goal what you want. Okay, for the goal what you want, the only thing is you have to try again. Okay? There is only do. There is I'm not okay with do or die. So the only thing what you have is do until you succeed. Okay. uh, so please do, for Striker, please do participate on the challenge. But you have options to watch the videos at any point of time, and it is valid. Okay, and you can generate the certificate. But I want you to attend the challenge. Okay, so that's the main thing. Okay. Harshit. So the more you practice, Harshit, the more it's good to have work experience in masters in embedded or directly go to masters after undergraduate studies. Okay, it's good to have the work experience and then masters in embedded. Harshit, sorry. Like Harshit, the answer is like this is the mindset of Indian students. Most of the Indian students like they never generate money while they study. Okay, so the main motive of the Pantac solutions and the Warriors Way challenge is to change the mindset of students in India such a way that they should generate money while they learn. Okay, you can monetize your skill. If you learn embedded system design, you can still you can act as a freelancer and can still generate money while you study your master degree. Okay, you can generate money. So that mindset is not mostly with the Indian students. Like they always aim for the job. Okay, so they don't know like what my advice on this is. You can go for a job, that does not matter, but it's best to have multiple streams of income. Okay, don't depend on one income. You have to develop multiple streams of income. That will help you more. You can have your own lifestyle, you can have your own money, because money can solve 90% of your problem. Okay, all what I want to say is you just monetize your skill. Okay, develop your skill. No matter if you don't know, you can learn it easily. Consistency is a key. Whatever, you can start from zero, that's not a problem. You can start from zero, that's not a problem. Okay, if you do it consistently for 30 days, for 90 days, for 100 days, you are a master on it. You can sell the skill. Okay, you can sell the skill. You can generate a lot of money on it. Even when you study, even if you're a final student, still you can generate a lot of money. You have YouTube, you have a lot of sorry, lot of ways to sell your stuff. Okay, you can also make your product and you can sell it. Okay, so all these we are coaching on this entrepreneurs corner. So the main motive of this of the session is not only to make is not only to make you fit on embedded system design, it is also to make you to change your mindset to generate money by using your skills. Okay. That's the main motive. That's the reason on the community. If you check out the community, okay, if you check out the community hub.warriorsway.in, you can see the programs, which is like you have everything is mingled together. Like, okay, so if you check how to create and monetize, sorry, I'll show you the current live sessions. Okay, I'll show you the current live sessions, like how to create a community which pays you money, how to create Facebook ads to sell your stuff, how to create Google ads and YouTube ads to sell your stuff. Projects on unsupervised learning. This is from Sanjay. And projects on supervised learning. This is also from Sanjay, which is using Python, based on Python. Projects on supervised learning classification. This is regression. Design an FPGA board. That's by me. And how to generate revenue through content marketing. Project on reinforcement. These are all technical stuffs. These are all the entrepreneur skills. Okay, developing your entrepreneur skills. How to make money through affiliate marketing. Okay, project on computer vision. Project on natural language processing. Project on deep learning. Project on AI using cloud. The event is scheduled till November 19. We will also add the event in between. Okay, and the past events, if you check, like chatbot creation, Python for data science, how to create and sell your courses. Even you can also sell the courses. Okay, you can, if you're good at a skill, you can make a course and you can sell it, as like what we're doing here. And LinkedIn mastery, how to promote yourself on LinkedIn. 3 hours hackathon sessions, and how to create payment gateways on your website. Okay, how to sell any product through e-commerce website. So these are the sessions which we have conducted. If you want the recordings, it's still available, but it's on the gold membership. Okay, but this events, the upcoming events are all free for even for this 999 rupees, which you can make use of it. Okay, so you can log in for learn at pantacsolutions.net for for accessing your course. Learn.pantacsolutions. The community is accessed on hub.warriorsway.in. Okay, so please do join on the community once you make the payment. Okay, so we have 3 minutes of time, so I'll be stopping the if you would like to enroll, you can enroll. So we have um, three minutes of time for this for the offer. Okay, so thank you so much. So if opportunities for BTech on ESG side, yours, Krishna, like there are a lot of opportunities. Like I said, as I said, there are a lot of opportunities out there. Unless you have electronic gadgets, a lot of opportunities are there. Okay. Tani team, you can go for YouTube channel. Like, okay, you can go for the YouTube Pantech Solutions channel. Okay, and you click this community here. Okay, you click this community. You click the channels here. You click the channels. You have what is we Hub Tamil. Okay, so the course is already there for, and you can attend this. What is we Hub Tamil? This is for san ETM. Okay. So you will be receiving an email. If it's an international payment, it will take like 12 hours to activate or 24 hours to activate. But if it comes like Muniru, if it is a local payment, it will be done within 5 minutes. Okay, you will receive an email within 5 minutes. You can use the same email ID which you use for payment to enroll to log into the portal learn.pantacsolutions.net. You just go for learn.pantacsolutions.net and you can access the course. Okay, I'll show you the portal. Like it will be like this. Like you can access the course here. Okay, like if you check the embedded system design masterclass, you have the introduction to embedded system design, choosing the right processor, challenges, introduction to RTOS. So these are, you can download the PPT, you can download the mindset activity download. Okay, mindset activity download. Okay, introduction to Keel, LED and LCD I2C interface. Okay, those codes. So you can log in and you can download. So thank you so much for your time. Okay. So introduction to MP Lab ID. Okay. DC motor control using PIC. So these are the courses, like you can access those courses at learn.pantacsolutions.net. Okay, learn.pantacsolutions. So, uh, so thank you so much for your time. You can convert to dollars, like almost like 999 rupees. I think it's almost like in dollars. You can use Google to convert. Like I think it comes around $10, $12. Okay, it comes around $12 if you want to pay the money in Nigeria. Like we have a separate international, like we have a international payment link. Okay, so you can use Stripe payments, and if you face problems, definitely we will arrange some alternatives, because we have a lot of customers from Nigeria uh, facing some problems on the payment side. Okay. So that's this answer is for Regina. Okay, 999 rupees is almost $12, $12, So the attendance link is there. The attendance link is there. PCB design, Sultan Ahmad, the PCB design is available only on the internship. Okay, it's only available on the Sanitium. The channel is Warriors Way Hub Tamil. Okay, the Warriors Way I have already shown to you. I think you have not watched. So Bangladesh, you can use the Stripe, or you can use. We will share you the bank account where you can also directly transfer by using the Shift code. Okay. Sultan Ahmad, the PCB design course is there by using Cadence and Allegro. So that is on the. So that is on the. Cadence and Allegro. So that is on internship. Okay. So thank you so much. Uh, so thank you so much for your time. See you tomorrow. I'm going to end the stream. Thank you for your time. So tomorrow's session is how to choose the right processor microcontroller. I hope I will deliver a massive value tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Bye. Thank you. Have a great day. Good night.